Welcome once again to Lehto's Law. Here's Steve Lehto.
Very quickly, not a law story, but I think you'll appreciate it. Short video. A couple days ago, I took my Viper up north, up to the tunnel of trees that starts at Harbor Springs and runs up to Cross Village and back. And along the way, I hadn't done this drive in years. Along the way, I pointed out there's going to be a bend in the road they call the Devil's Elbow. And I jokingly said, that devil fellow got a lot of stuff named after him. I hope that the Devil's Elbow is worthy of the name. Went through it the first time. I thought, wow, that was neat. It was an extremely sharp turn, the Devil's Elbow. Went up to Cross Village, spun around, came back. And on the way back, I have to tell you that I mount cameras. I had two cameras mounted right here on the rear glass of my car. One pointing straight forward over the roof, and then one pointing off to the side. And I did that on the way up also. So you could see what I was talking about along the sides a little better than simply the shot straight over the roof. So in Cross Village, I changed one camera from one side to the other so we could follow the shoreline side of the road again. And as we were heading towards the Devil's Elbow the second time, among other things, a black squirrel ran out in front of my car and stopped. And I had to come to a complete stop so as not to hit him. Now, at the time, I thought that squirrel just had a death wish. I think he was trying to tell me something. But I could be joking. You never know. I continued on. And as I approached the Devil's Elbow, I passed a man walking a dog. And shortly after I passed that man, I heard a clunk. Loud clunk. And I ducked because there's a camera in the car. I'll show you. But I knew what it was. One of the cameras, the camera right here, had fallen off my car as I was doing the speed limit. No faster. And it tumbled and it hit the window back here and then woo through the air. And the reason I'm telling you this is when I had it happen, I stopped and I got up and I walked back and I found the camera about 100 yards behind the car. Still going. I hit stop, brought it back, came home, edited the video, put it up yesterday. It's an hour long, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm gonna get you to the highlights. When I got home and I was going through the video, I was watching the video of that camera as it tumbled off the back of the car, made the coolest psychedelic effect. So that if you want to watch the hour-long video, it's at the 50-minute mark, somewhere around there. I'll put the exact timestamp in here. But it happens so quickly, but it is so cool. So I got some really cool screen grabs of what it looks like. But I've also I'm going to show it a couple times here, just because it's neat. I could try to do that 100 times, and all I do is damage the car, damage the camera. But the amazing thing is that when it fell, it apparently hit the glass and bounced over the spoiler. So there was a small spot in the dust, just like this. In fact, it was probably dusty like this. But there's a little tiny spot, but I wiped it off and it's gone. And so there was no mark anywhere. It didn't hit the paint. I was concerned that if it had hit the paint hard, it could have damaged the finish on the car. And then also, it tumbled and hit the ground, and it didn't hurt the camera. So, hey, it's a happy story now. When it happened, it scared the dickens out of me. And of course, until I found the camera, I was worried I lost some equipment. But again, this is all thanks to the Devil's Elbow on M119, somewhere between Cross Village and Harbor Springs. Like I told you, I think that squirrel was trying to warn me. Questions, comments from below. Let's talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Lehto's Law. We never really grow up. We only learn how to act in public.